Hello. So I am going to be painting a picture of my beautiful friend Bree today. I just really wanted to paint her, and I'm using Photoshop. I think it's Photoshop 5, C5? I don't know. But yeah, you'll see my cat in the bottom right hand corner likes to interrupt everything I do. So my sister uploaded a video onto her channel about some supernatural happenings in our old house, and I thought that I would talk about a not so supernatural happening, which is a prank I pulled on my whole family, except for Amber. I think she was home, but we had a wireless doorbell, and there was a spare one in the office that I found one day while the rest of my family was at the store, and me and Amber were the only ones home. And I started clicking the button, and it worked. So, obviously, that doorbell went into my pocket, and I left it alone until everybody came home. When they got home, I started ringing it just randomly to bother everybody. It got to the point where my mom was outside, like, looking at the doorbell, and my dad was in the backyard. And my mom thought, well, clearly this doorbell's malfunctioning. So she took it off the door, brought it inside, unscrewed it, and took the batteries out. Little did she know that I have a doorbell button in my pocket with batteries, and so I kept pushing it, and the doorbell kept ringing. She got really freaked out by it. Pretty much everybody did, especially Amelia. And me seeing this, I decided to pick on Amelia. I planted the seed that maybe it was a supernatural event, like maybe it was a ghost or a demon doing the doorbell noises instead of the actual doorbell. So I started asking the ghost questions like, are you a ghost? Did you die in this house? Are you angry? Are you evil? And it would respond, quote unquote, by ringing the doorbell. And it got to the point where I was asking if it had malicious intentions for me or Amber or Mom or Ainsley or Dad. And turns out, funny enough, the only person it has malicious intentions for was Amelia. So, of course, I pushed the doorbell like crazy when I said her name, and she started freaking out. Pretty sure she had a panic attack. I'm so sorry, Amelia, but I love you, and I hope you know it was just a joke. I won't do it again. And we ended up trying to exorcise the demon. All the while, I am trying so hard not to laugh and trying to take it like so seriously. Like, oh man, this is some scary business. Bad news bears. Guys, you're right. Let's get some holy water. I don't know what to do. Do we know a priest? What's going on? And my sister Ainsley starts jumping up and down, and I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm exorcising the demon. What else am I supposed to do? So we grabbed Bibles, and we were jumping jacking and exercising until finally I had to show everybody, like, look guys, look, there's a doorbell in my pocket. There's no demon. I'm sorry. I mean, that was horrible, but it was funny. It was so funny, especially Amelia. Oh my goodness. So yeah. That's probably, I'm not much of a prankster, but that is one that I'm pretty proud of, if I do say so myself. Also, totally unrelated, but if you guys have any like tips or tricks for using Photoshop or just art in general, or, you know, being a decent human being that doesn't traumatize their younger sisters, you know, it's all welcome and accepted. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked my story. And I also hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye.
We're sheltered from the sunlight in the shade beneath the tree. We hide behind the shadows like an orphaned refugee. Apple tree of knowledge shed its fruit along the way. The injury is fading, but the hunger is here to stay until the day when there's no memory of what we used to be. Golden darkness when the sun engulfs the sky. The brightness overwhelming to the unadjusted eye. We're taught to follow blindly like there's nothing here to see. A slave to some philosophy will somehow make you free, and you will be so gladly